All right, Bulls Nation, this is your 12U Bulls taking on the Atlanta Fire here at the SYTHL year-end tournament. Bulls coming off a big 8-0 victory over the Pred Select. Just watched the Cottonmouths take on the Rampage. Cottonmouths won that game 5-3, 5-2, 5-3. I can't remember exactly the score, but Cottonmouths came away with the victory. Bulls got to win this game for entry. And Bulls got to win this game to have a chance to advance to the finals tomorrow. Based on how we do, I guess we'll either be playing at 7:15 or 8:15 a.m. for those of you who care to jump on the stream and cheer us on. Starting in net for Bulls in this game will be big number 13, Elijah Cole. Hey, Whitney Hooper. I'm Justin Cole, joined by Lauren Cole on the controls. She works all the clocks and stuff for me. Big shout out to her. We'll go ahead and give a big shout out to our coaches, just like we always do. Thank you guys for everything you do. Thank you to our parent volunteers. If you have access to the chat, want to drop us a line, by all means, feel free to throw a Go Bulls, give a player a shout out. If anybody from the Fire is watching the stream, by all means, you can cheer your players on as well. Feel free to mute me though. This is a Bulls broadcast. I will say I have appreciated a lot of the parent shout outs I've been getting in person this weekend and last weekend. It's been really nice. Yeah, I'm biased, but I try to be as fair as I can be. So anyway, all right, so here we go. 55 seconds left on this warm-up. Bulls will be in it to win it. The kids are pumped up and ready to go. Graham had a banner game last game. Came away with a couple of clutch stops to secure his shutout. Defense did a tremendous job keeping the pressure off of him. And of course, our offense put up 8 points, so hats off to them. We are 13 seconds away from getting this thing going. That buzzer means it's time to round the pucks up, and let's go get a last word in from Coach Josh. We will meet at center ice. I feel like these poor officials have been out here all day. Hopefully they got one game left in them. All right, coming up for the Bulls, we'll have Lucas Colmajor at center, Nate Key on his right, Nate Key on his left, Will Federley on his right. Back on defense, we've got Remy Uptain and Big Ben Lucas Bencomo. Here we go, folks. Puck is dropped. Lucas loses it in his feet. Fire comes away with it. They're going to send it in Bulls' zone. Remy puts a stick on it. Big Ben's going to get there. They put one at the net, but Remy doesn't even let it get close. Remy skates it to the corner. Clears the zone here. Gets over to Colemager. Colemager gets some opposition, and I think that was offsides, but there was no call. Colemager loses it in the corner. Nate Key back to Remy. Remy over to Nate. Nate drags through, loses it off the end of his stick, recovers it. Nate moving through traffic, loses his feet, pass across to Will. Will chases it against the near side boards. Sends it around for Lucas. Colemager spins, cannot quite get through the opposition, and the Fire going to send this one down. Oh, Remy Uptain holds it at the blue line. Now the Fire send it out. Big Ben drops back. Big Ben goes wide for Will Federley up against the near side boards. Will's in the zone, pushing up into the corner. Will trying to work it in tighter. Backhands towards the net. Fire loses his feet. Will throws the puck out from his backside. Nate Key's got to pursue it. Fire spins, shoots it out into the neutral zone there on the push forward. Defense dropping back in position. Fire skates wide at the net, off the side of the net. Big Ben fires that one up for Colemager. Colemager can't run it down though. Remy comes in to help out. Fire sends it back to their defense. They take a shot from the blue line well wide of the net. Oh, they tried to center that one, and Bulls not really on it, but it gets out. Now Will Federley threatening to break away here. Will skates it wide, passes across. Oh, he almost hit Jack Hooper in the center. And Colemager cannot catch up to that one. Will spins, fires, and Jack's offsides. No, we don't have any taped numbers tonight for Elijah. I actually remembered his jerseys this time. All right, face off outside the Fire zone. Hustle line's out there. Jack sends it between the defender's feet, moves it in, stick from a defender, gets it into the corner. Jack tries to pass it across to Ethan. Can't quite get there. Ethan does recover. Going to backhand it forward, but the Fire right in the way. Over to Caleb Doro from the slot. Shot goes wide. Gets back to Fisher. Fisher can't keep it in the zone. Fire pushes out. Fire in the zone now. And opposition there from Ethan Buck causes the turnover. Ethan's in the zone. Jack skated too far ahead of Ethan, and we have another offsides. .10:34 left in the first. Same line's going to stay out. Jack for the face-off. Ethan and Caleb with him. Back on defense, we've got Jude and Fisher. Back to their defense, but Jack put a stick on it, disrupted that. It gets back to Ethan. Ethan tried to pass back to his defender, and Jude missed it. And Fire on the rush, but Fisher, Renicky, throws a stick on it and sends it in the corner. Jack comes in. Caleb blocked that with his head, and he's going to try to send it up to Ethan. Does get to Ethan. Ethan's on the rush through the middle now. Ethan up the far near side boards. Can't quite hang on to the puck, and now he's got it back. Working it towards the center. Passes to Caleb on the right side. Fire not giving the Bulls any room to work. Fisher's going to chip this one back in for Caleb. Caleb trying to get past the opposition, but Fire not letting them push in deeper. Fisher again with the stick and the play. Jack passes it up for Ethan. Ethan can't catch up to the pass. Fire back on the rush. Fisher skating across with some pressure, and they shoot it right over Elijah's head. That was soft as baby. All right, here we go. So Keegan Brennan's line is out. Gus Federley on his right, Sasha Dediu on his left. Back on defense, we've got Colton and Bay. Gus working it up the near boards. Can't keep it in the zone, though. Fire sends it right back to pass. Colton across to Keegan. Keegan's working in. Keegan in the point, goes wide, chases the puck, drags it back into himself. The center one, nobody's home. Fire sends it out. Oh, here's Gus behind the net trying to make something happen. He's tied up with the Fire player. Puck squirts out into the corner. Fire's going to get there first. Sasha on the back check, harassing his man. There's Bay. This one's going to get back into Bulls territory, and Colton Pennington's going to have to dig it out behind the net. Colton rushing up through. Rushes past 2. Rushes past 3. Drops it for Keegan. Keegan's in the zone now. Keegan drags through 1 right to the center. Nothing doing. Now Bay's there. Bay up to Keegan. Keegan from the side takes a shot off the side of the net. Back to Colton at the point. Colton's going to line up. He's going to take a shot. That's a high stick. Nothing called. A high stick on Sasha, but they didn't call that one, so we'll have an offsides. Fisher. All right, we got Cole Major for the faceoff. Fire pushes it over towards the Bulls defense. This one goes over to Nate, but Nate can't wrangle that one in. They take a shot. Elijah scoops that one up. Cole Major sends that one past the center, but the defender puts a stick on it. Now it's going to be picked up by Nate Key. Nate works behind the net, up through the center. Nate works around one. Nate's out of the zone now. Tries to go through the legs of a defender, but gets bodied off the puck. And Fire back on the rush. Back to Tripp. Tripp whiffs on the pass. Fire takes a shot on net, and Elijah dives on that one. Jack again for the faceoff. Fire comes away with this one, but not before Ethan Buck puts a stick on it. Ethan's going to skate it behind the net now. Ethan goes around looking for Caleb. Caleb can't quite get there. Fire tips it to their defender, moving in. Take a shot from the wall, and that one went in. All right. Elijah let number 2 in. Let's see what we can do here. Jack wins this one forward. That was offsides. Another one offsides. No call. I think all the players for a second thinking that was going to be called, and the refs didn't call it. Caleb doesn't know where the puck is. Up to Jack. Back to Caleb. Caleb settling it down. He's going to hit Ethan up in space. Nothing doing. Ethan's got to turn the jets on if he wants to get there first, but Fire beats him to the puck. They're going to throw this one down the ice. Tip, so no icing. Here goes Colton Pennington back. Colton fans on the pass. Fire collect it. This does not look like the Bulls team that played just a little while ago. I'll tell you that. Caleb Doro comes away with it. He's going to go up the boards looking for Jack. Jack's got it in the zone now, working towards the center. Jack overruns the puck. It's back to Caleb. Caleb takes a shot. Glove down by the Fire goalie. Remy plays it on the far side boards. Remy gets tangled up with this guy. They want a call. No call. Now Ethan's got it. Ethan works in the zone. Takes a shot. Gloved by the Fire goalie. Keegan Brennan's line checks in. Back on defense, we've got Bay and Colton. Keegan wins it over to Gus. Gus chips it into the corner. Fire get there first. They're going to send it around, but Sasha's right there. Sasha behind the net, playing through on the near side. They're going to send this one back to the defense, and it gets past Colton in the neutral zone. Back to Bay. Bay's going to go up the boards, trying to get it to Gus, but can't do it. Sasha's there. Colton in the defensive zone now, skating it forward. Colton going to push it out. Forward now. Here goes Colton on the rush. Playing up from the defensive spot. Overruns the puck, though, and the Fire play on it from behind. Bay at the blue line, and they push past Bay. It's just Gus back, and that was Keegan. Ran his man into the boards. Nice play there. Sasha goes across for Keegan. Keegan on the rush now. If Keegan can hurry up and get there, he might be able to make a play. Keegan plays it up to Gus. Gus comes into the center, kicks it forward. It's back to Keegan. Keegan teed off on that one, but didn't get enough of it, and it just rolled into the slot. Fire clear it out. Bay Thomas back on defense. She backhands it across for Gus. Gus spins, goes up the boards, looking for a bull, but nobody's home. Back to Gus again. Up to Sasha. Sasha tries to make something happen. Nothing doing there. Back to Bay Thomas in the defensive zone. Bay can't wrangle that one in. They take a shot wide of the net. Elijah pulls it in and covers it. Lucas Colmajor out for the face-off. To take a shot, and Elijah gloves that one down. Lucas Colmajor sends that one forward, but the Fire defense gets there first. Blocked by Big Ben, back to the point. Another shot. That one's deflected by Elijah. Will digs it in the corner. Will goes up for Big Ben on the near side. Can't get there. Fire send it right back at us. Will's behind the net again. He plays it wide, looking for Nate. Nate passes up to Colmajor in the center. Colmajor sends it forward, but cannot contain that one. Back to Nate Key now. Nate Key trying to work in the zone. Over to Colmajor. Colmajor from the point, and goalie gloves that one. Lucas Colmajor again for the faceoff. Wins it over towards Will. Will back to Big Ben. Big Ben takes a shot. It's high. That's a high stick. You can't touch it, Nate. And here we go. We'll have a faceoff in the Bull zone for a high stick. Rum right there on the faceoff dot. Fire come away with it back to their defense. They take a shot, stopped by Elijah. All right, checking in for the Bulls. We'll have the hustle line back on defense. We've got Tripp and Jude. Jack gets tied up off the faceoff. They take a shot well over the net. Another shot on Elijah, and he jams on that one. Bulls have got to get out of their zone. This one gets to Caleb Doro off the faceoff. He's going to go high on the boards. Jack rushing to catch up to it. It's just Jack and one defender if he can turn the Jets on, but the Fire's going to rim it around. Ethan Buck's there. Ethan works it back behind the Fire net. Ethan centers it, but Jack can't put a stick on it. Fire clear this one to the boards, and it's out of the zone. Fire on the rush now. Tripp gets tied up with one, puts a stick on it. That should be offsides. No call. Jude sends it out of the zone, and that's finally called offsides. Bulls got to find some offensive momentum here. Over to Caleb. They go back to the defense. Jude and Tripp have a bit of a miscommunication there. Jude up to Ethan Buck. Ethan Buck in the zone. Ethan can't get past the defenders. Takes a shot at it. Goes behind the net. It's over to Caleb. Caleb tries to work it back to Ethan. Ethan loses it off the end of his stick, and the Fire go to clear this one out. Jude drops it at the wall, but it gets past him now. Tripp's the only man back. And Tripp stops that one cold. Tripp passes it up to Ethan. Ethan lets it keep rolling to clear the zone there. Fire collected in the neutral zone. Go back to their defense. That's offsides. And we will have another stoppage. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first period. Not a lot of great things to say about this one so far. Hopefully we can find some momentum here in the second. Keegan's line checks in. Sasha and Gus with him. Back on defense, we got Remy and Colton. Fire win the faceoff, but Sasha challenges right at the blue line, and Keegan collects and goes back for the attack. Loses his feet and loses the puck. This one's going to clear out to Colton. Colton goes wide looking for Sasha. Sasha works it in the zone. Too many defenders in the way. If they pass wide, they'd have some room to work. Keegan Brennan trying to work it up the far side board. Spins, uses his body to shield the puck. But the Fire dig it out from behind him. And Colton goes wide looking for Gus. Gus collects. Can't do it. Gets stood up. Sasha trying to work it up the boards. This one comes away over to Colton. Colton skating it wide up the far side boards now. Colton works it in deep. Defense just collapsing on the Bulls every time they touch the puck in the offensive zone. Here goes Gus. Gus skating it wide. Passes it up looking for Keegan. Keegan comes away. Nope. Over to Sasha. And they called offsides, which it was not, but .127 left in this period. Bulls just need to climb out of this period without giving up another goal. Cole Major checks in for the faceoff. He's got Nate on his left, Will on his right. Fire win this one, but Will Federley's going to put a stick on it. Will working it wide and in the zone. Will goes in deep with a backhanded pass over for Cole Major. Cole Major loses his feet in front of the net. Now it's over to Nate Key on the far side. Nate goes back to Big Ben. Big Ben winds up and fires. It's wide of the net. Fire going to clear the zone here. Fisher steps up with a big play at the blue line to slow him down. Fisher again with the stick on it. Almost got it back to Nate, but Nate couldn't hang on to the pass. They're in the zone now. Working it in. They throw the brakes on, take a shot. Lucas Colmager with the block. This one's going to clear the zone. Fire have to go tag up. Fire in the zone again. Here goes Fisher across. Fisher puts a stick on it, but Fire get a skate in there and keep it from escaping the zone. Fisher back up the boards looking for Nate. Nate runs into a player, but manages to come away with the puck. He hits behind Cole Major, and that's going to be an icing. 18 seconds left in the first. Hustle line is out. Jack sends it forward, but the Fire defense put a stick on it. Caleb Doro picks it up, and he's rushing forward. Caleb, that was offsides, I think, but Caleb has it against the far side boards. Across to Ethan. Ethan spins. He's running out of time. Ethan just throws it in the corner, and that's going to be the period. We're back. Here we go now. Coach Josh lighting into him, and rightly so. Was about one of the worst first periods we've had in a hot minute. Switching sides. They'll keep Elijah in net. Out for the Bulls, the hustle line. Jack at center. We got Ethan Buck on his left, Caleb Doro on his right, Bay Thomas and Trip Freeman back on defense. Jack wins this one over to Caleb. Caleb trying to work around the defenders. Can't keep it in the zone, and the Fire come out. Looks like Trip lost his feet, but Bay steps up and makes a play, sends it up to Caleb. Caleb gets screened by the goalie, passes over to Jack. Jack can't corral the pass, though, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Caleb manages to recover out of that scrum, skates it in the zone. Caleb throws it forward into the corner, gets bodied off the puck, though, and Fire go to work this one back in. Bay steps it up, sends it back to Caleb. Caleb tries to center it. Here's Ethan. And I think it deflected off of a Fire defender over there. Caleb recovers in the corner, centers for Jack. Jack can't cover it. Here's Ethan. And nice save by the Fire goalie. Thought that was really the Bulls' opportunity there to get a goal back, but nothing doing. Keegan's line checks in. Got Sasha on his left, Gus on his right. Back on defense, we've got Remy and Jude. Fire win this one. Jude's going to have to skate over there to get a stick on it. He does, but the Fire push past him, and we're going to have a trip. So Bulls go on a penalty kill here. Not the thing we needed right now. And the score is actually 2-0. Fire win it back to their defense. Take a shot from the blue line. Stopped by Remy. Keegan has it now. Keegan working it through. Keegan's in the zone. Goes wide. Works towards the center. Takes a shot off the side of the net, I believe. Sasha Dediu comes in from the corner to help out. Works it in tight. It's right in the center. It's loose, but the Fire come away with it. Sasha Dediu not giving him any room to work. And what did they get him for? They got a slash on Keegan Brennan. So Bulls go 5-on-3, which is absolutely not what we need right now. So out for the Bulls, we'll have Nate, Remy, and Colton. Nate takes the face-off. Fire win it in the corner. They go back to their defense. Defense goes to the point. Shot from the point. Blocked by Colton. Colton tries to get it out of the zone there, but Fire right there. Play it. Shot from the boards. Gets to Remy. Remy is going to clear this one out of the zone. And it's down the ice, but not enough on it for icing. Fire recover in their defensive zone. They're going to send this one out. Tried for the stretch pass, but Colton put a stick on it. Nate digs it out and throws it out into the neutral zone. Fire got to go tag up. Fire go across the ice, and we got offsides. 21 seconds left on the first penalty kill. 54 seconds left on Keegan's penalty. Same line's going to stay out here. Nate for the faceoff. Nate wins it back to Colton. Colton gets there, goes wide. He clears the zone. Fire's got to go tag up. They do. They're going to chip it in deep into Bulls territory. Here goes Colton, digging it on the near side boards. They send it back to their defense, and it clears. Nate Key on the rush now. Here goes Nate. Works it to the center. Nate with a shot. It's still loose, but the goalie finally covers it. One penalty down, one more to go. 29 seconds left on the PK. Nate's going to stay out there. He's got Will with him. Cole Major and Bay Thomas back on defense. Fire on the rush. They trip as they enter the zone. Bay gets over there and puts a stick on it and disrupts it. Nate going to go to the boards, and here comes Cole Major. Goes around one. Cole Major on the rush up the ice. Cole Major. They pinch him and trip him. We got a call. Delayed penalty on the Fire, and that's going to do it. So we'll be 4 aside for 5 seconds, and then your Bulls will go on a penalty kill. Hey. Here we go. Out for the Bulls, we have Nate, Will, and Bay and Big Ben, Big Ben back on defense. Fire win this one into the corner. They go up the board. Nope, not up the boards. Will stops it at the point. Will takes a shot wide of the net. Nate Key battling in the corner there. It gets back to Bay. Bay works it around, tries to center this one, but the Fire intercept it. They're going to throw it all the way down the ice. Should be an icing. No icing. I can't believe that. Not for even a moment. Fire go for the wraparound, but Will's there to block it. Over to Lucas Bencomo now. Lucas Bencomo. That was Lucas Cole Major. But Big Ben's skating up the ice, trying to make something happen. Cole Major recovers the puck. Can't hang on to it, though. Gets it again. Cole Major spins, uses his body to shield it. Goes across for Will. Will drags it around one. They just collapse on him right there in the center. Bulls have got to start cycling this puck around. Over to Big Ben. Big Ben up to Nate. Nate circles wide. Nate takes a shot from way downtown, and the goalie smothers that one. Bulls have 31 seconds left on the power play here. Got to try to put a point on the board and narrow this deficit. Hustle line checks in. Jack, Ethan, and Caleb. Back on defense, we've got Colton and Fisher. This one gets over to Caleb. Caleb goes wide looking for Ethan, but Ethan can't settle that one down. Ethan recovers. I'm not sure where that was supposed to be going to, but it gets back to the defense, and not sure where the puck got off to, but Ethan Buck's got it on his stick now. Ethan's in the zone, takes a shot from the top of the circle, and misses wide. Caleb trying to dig it on the near side boards. Colton trying to work it in, gets it up to Caleb. Caleb around one. Caleb skates it in tight, loses it off the end of his puck. Here comes Jack Hooper in. Jack, I'm not sure where that was going to, but it got intercepted. Colton circles back, picks it up, goes wide, gets tripped. We got no call. Oh, we do have a call. All right. The Bulls are going to go back on a power play. Let's see if we can take advantage of it this time. Number 8 is in the box for the Fire. Keegan Brennan's line checks in. He's got Sasha and Gus with him. Back on defense, Tripp and Remy. They win this one over to Gus. Gus is going to rim it around behind the net. Sasha's there. So is Keegan. Keegan spins, tries to work it towards the center. Can't do it, though. This one's going to get over to Gus. There's a Fire player on his knees. Keegan gets tripped, goes down, no call. Here comes Sasha in to help out, but the Fire, oh, Keegan, yes, gets it. Fire clear it out. It gets back to Remy, and not sure what the call was. Looks like they're going to put 22 in the box for a hold, maybe. So Bulls will go 5-on-3 for a minute and 1 second. We've got to put a point on the board here and get that shot in the arm. Same line's going to stay out all around. All right. Keegan wins it over to Sasha. Sasha works it in tighter. Stick from a defender gets in the way. They're going to try to clear it up. It's over to Remy. Remy takes a shot from the blue line, deflected by Keegan. And Fire clear this one out past Tripp. Remy's got to dive back to get it. Remy gets there first. Remy circles. Rims it around, looking for either Keegan or Sasha. Gets to Keegan. Keegan's on the rush now. Keegan drags around one. He's in the zone. Keegan can't hang on to the puck through all the opposition. Fire steals it. They send it to Remy. Remy shoots from the blue line. Nothing doing. Gus has it. Gus got some space. Works it in tighter. Bulls got to work past those reaching sticks from the defenders. I don't know why we just keep skating into that. Remy up to Keegan. Keegan drags around one. He's got Gus and Sasha with him. Keegan can't hang on to the puck, and it goes in the corner. Fire trying to send this one out. Remy keeps it in the zone. Bounces in there. Can't get there, though. Sasha puts a stick on it. Back up to Keegan. Keegan Brennan right here. He's a threat. Takes a shot. It's over the net. Gus comes in to help Keegan out, but they can't keep it in. Well, they do. Remy keeps it in the zone. Keegan tees off on that one. It's up to Gus. Gus gets tripped. And Fire killed their penalties, but they'll have another one going in the box now. This is number 77. Bulls have got to start putting more pucks on net. They just keep skating into defenders and losing possession here. Cole Major for the faceoff. He's got Nate Key and Will Federley with him. Back on defense, we've got Jude and Big Ben. Cole Major wins it back to Will. Will back to Big Ben. Big Ben takes a shot, and it's off the skate of a defender. And Jude has got to hurry up because the Fire are coming with a head full of steam here. Jude up to Nate. Nate circles wide. Nate skates through center ice. Nate on the near side boards. Nate's in the zone, but Cole Major and him run over each other. Will has it. Passes to Cole Major. Cole Major can't connect with that one. Big Ben from the point. Big Ben takes a shot. Blocked. Will with the stick lift, steals it, sends it back to Big Ben. Big Ben goes wide looking for Nate. Nate trying to settle this one in. Nate's got some room to work now. Nate's in the zone. He goes wide, takes a shot. Off the shin pad. Another shot from Cole Major. That's in. That is in. And they called it no goal. You've got to be kidding me. They called that a goal last week. This is unreal. That was called a goal last week on Graham Stephen. But anyway, same line out. Cole Major back to his defense. Jude settles it down at the point, fires it into the corner. Nate Key trying to dig this one out, gets tied up with a defender. Nate can't get a hold of it. Over to Cole Major. Cole Major trying to work this one in. Cole Major defending the puck with his body. Tries for the wraparound. Still loose. Nate's got it on the stick. Nate takes a shot. Goalie deflects it up in the air. Colmajor comes away with it, circles around, tries to pass to Will, can't get there, and Fire send this to their winger on the far side boards. They're skating forward now. Pass across to the high slot shot. Elijah grabs that one. Bulls have got to get a point on the board here. This is insane. Hustle line checks in. Jack Hooper for the face-off. Back on defense, we're going to have Bay and Colton. Jack won that one over, but Bay had to come in and block a shot from the Fire. Bay sends it up the boards, trying to clear this one. Can't get past the Fire defender at the blue line, though. Over to Colton. Colton over to Ethan. Ethan skating it up. Ethan goes up, sends it up for Jack Hooper. Jack gets there, but Fire send it over to their man in the slot. And this one on Ethan's stick, he takes a shot, but it's wide of the net. Picked up by Jack. Jack comes back around, sends one in. Caleb Doro shoots, but it's wide of the net. Over to Jack. Jack to Caleb. There's a hesitation there. I don't know that anybody knew what was happening. And now we're back in the defensive zone. Ethan clears this one out for Caleb. Caleb Doro works around the far side. Can't do it. He gets collapsed on. Nobody's there to help him out. Fire clear this one out. Fire playing deeper than our defense. Bulls got to watch that big time. That was offsides. No call. Jack Hooper on the near side boards. Jack Hooper sends it across for Caleb. Caleb's in the zone now. Caleb works it in. Drops it for Ethan. Ethan back to Caleb. Caleb tries to shoot from the boards but can't get there as a skate from a defender got right in the way. This one's going to work back to the blue line, out of the zone and back to Bay Thomas. For all the time we've spent in their zone, we've barely put a shot on net here. Over to Caleb Doro now. Caleb working forward across to Ethan. Ethan in the zone. Ethan trying to work around one. Sorry about the camera work, guys. Ethan gets tied up with one. Colton passes to Caleb in the high slot. Caleb takes a shot, but it's wide. Jack's going to dig it out, tries to center it. Centers it again. And here comes Fisher. Not enough on it, so he just chips it forward. They're going to get Caleb for a cross check there. And Bulls will go right back on a penalty kill. All right, so for the penalty kill, we'll have Keegan and Sasha out. Big Ben and Remy will be back on defense. Keegan goes through the feet of the defender. Back to Remy. Remy's going to skate it out, skate it wide. Remy exits the zone, sends it up, looking for Sasha. Sasha turns the Jets on. He gets there first, but stick from a defender gets in the way. Sasha trying to battle there in the corner. This one's going to get back to Remy, but Fire going to clear the zone here as Keegan was trying to help Remy out, and they got tied up with the defender there. In the zone now. Remy had lost his feet, but here goes Sasha over to Keegan. Keegan drags around one, gets pinched, and Fire back in the Bulls zone. Big Ben skating in his hip pocket. Remy not letting that one get on net. They go back to their defense. He skates it around, backhands one forward, and it's loose in the point. Big Ben's going to send this one up against the far side boards, and Keegan gets it out. Keegan gets tripped. No call. Fire in the zone. They take a shot. It's way over the net. Remy going to send this one around, but the Fire get there first. They try to get that one on net, and it does, but Elijah dives on it. 11 seconds left on the penalty kill. Minute 13 left in the second. Bulls still scoreless. And I don't know what's going on with the Bulls right now, but a lot of them are just skating with their shoulders slumped like they're already beat. Bulls got to find the will to dig in here and come from behind. We don't know what is happening on the ice as they've put Keegan in the box. I'm not sure what's happening here, but it looks like we're 5-on-3 again. Looks like they got Keegan for something. This is wild. Fire shot from the boards. Elijah on the side. Fire recovered from the far side. They send it back. Shot from the point. Not much on that. Another shot. Fire center that one. Elijah kicked to the side. Bulls kill one penalty. They're back up to 4 men. Nate Key put a stick on that one. Nate Key trying to get this one out of the zone. Nate Key on the rush now. Offsides. .33 seconds left. Cole Major for the faceoff. He pushes it forward. Fire get there first. Nate goes back to his defenders. Cody skates it forward, throws it in the corner. Nice decision there. Nate tries to make a play at the wall and can't do it. Tripp kept it in for just a second, but now Fire on the rush. Nate with the stick lift and the steal. Fire's got to check in. They chip it in the corner. That's going to be your period. Be back in a minute. See if the Bulls can come back in the third. All right. I have 17 seconds left on Keegan's penalty as we enter the third period. Bulls still down by 2. Haven't given up any goals since we spotted them 2 earlier in the first, but what you gonna do? We also can't seem to score. We can't buy a goal today. So here it comes. What we got here? Looks like we're going to have Ethan and Caleb on the offensive side of things, and Remy and Big Ben back on defense. Ethan will take the face-off. We win it over to the boards, but nobody's home. Fire going to get there. No, Big Ben puts a stick on it. Pushes up in the zone. Big Ben passes across for Ethan. Ethan loses it, but recovers it. Ethan looking for an outlet pass. Takes the hit, but doesn't retaliate. Good job, Ethan. This one's going to work back to Remy. Remy's going to try to bounce it over the Fire player, but oh, here we go. Here's Caleb Doro. He takes a shot, kicked aside by the goalie. Ethan Buck recovers in the corner. Ethan Buck trying to work it in tighter. Back to Remy. Remy skates it over, takes a bouncing shot in there, and Jack Hooper almost shoved it home because the Bulls are back to full strength. All right, here we go. Jack for the face-off again. Fire wins this one. They come away with it. They push into the zone. Remy runs this guy into the wall. They take a shot, but Caleb blocked it. They're going to get Remy for a rough, I guess. Unreal. So you can't even rub into the boards. Okay. That's wild. So Remy's going to go on a penalty kill. We got too many men on the ice. So Jack's going to go off. Ethan Buck will stay in at center. We got Fisher and Colton back on defense. Ethan wins this one, but can't hang on to it. Nobody's there to help him out. They take a shot super wide of the net. Fisher sends it up for Caleb. Caleb Doro trying to work around one. Does. He's got Ethan on the breakout, but ran down from behind as one of the Fire back check. But here's Colton. Colton helps him work it in tighter. Takes a shot, but it's blocked. Now Caleb passes it up to Ethan. Ethan, point blank shot on the goalie, and they managed to cover it. I don't know how the goalie did that, but he did. So apparently, this goalie is just on fire, and we can't get anything past him. Bulls have 11 minutes and 42 seconds to find something. Ethan wins this one back to Fisher. Fisher tries to go D to D and nothing doing. Here goes Fire on the breakout. Elijah Cole. Nope. Well, Bulls just want to give this one away, so I guess we're going to do it. All right, here we go. Fire charges in the zone. That's a trip, but no call on us. We'll take it. We need every favor we can get at this point. Sasha Dediu up through the near side boards. He passes across for Keegan. Keegan races forward, but gets bodied off the puck and battles for it. Comes away with the recovery. Takes a shot wide of the net. Sasha shot wide of the net. Another shot by Sasha, blocked by a defender. This one was in. It's a goal. Gus Federley manages to find a goal for the Bulls. Maybe this is the momentum shift we need. I don't know. All right. Penalties are all killed. Here goes Keegan's line. Gus sends this one forward, works it into the zone, but the Fire do not give him any time to do anything at the blue line. This one goes back to Jude Cody. He chips it in. Nice decision by Jude there to play that one into the corner, but Bulls can't hold the zone, and Fire on the rush. Bay's back, but they go around Bay. Nice job by Gus Federley on the back check to send that one in the corner. Over to Keegan now. Keegan passes across looking for Sasha. Sasha went back across looking for Gus, but I think somebody was offside, so we'll have a face-off right outside the Fire zone. Here comes Cole Major, Nate Key, and Will Federley out. Tripp and Remy back on defense. Fire win this one forward, but looked like Will put a stick on it. Cole Major sends it in the corner. Fire recover, skate behind their net. They're going to send this one up and down the ice. Bounces past Remy, and Tripp is the only man back. They take a shot. Stopped by Elijah. Bulls have got to put more offensive pressure on the Fire here. We've got a 2-goal deficit at this point, and this is not looking good. They're still skating around with their shoulders slumped like this game is over. They've got 10 minutes left. And they put Remy back in the box? Are you kidding me? I don't even know what to say about this anymore. We have too many men on the ice. There we go. Bulls trying to clear this one out of the zone. It's Nate Key and Cole Major, but they cannot do it. Fire just relentlessly pressing forward, and Bulls just cannot respond. They don't have anything figured out. Big Ben tried for the outlet pass up to Cole Major, but Fire holding the blue line again. Big Ben passes it up the near side boards. Excuse me, that's Colt. Big Ben, sorry. Nate coming in to try to dig this one out. It's loose. Fire knows where it is. They take a shot. Elijah smothers it. 9:31 left to play. 52 seconds left on Remy's penalty. Cole Major kicks that one forward, but man takes a shot from the point. Back to Nate Key. Nate Key now working it wide, loses it off his stick, gets trucked. No call. Shot scooped up by Elijah. They didn't whistle it dead. Nate Key collides with his man, sends this one high and up the boards over to Cole Major. Cole Major trying to work it around, but cannot get past the defensive opposition. And here we go. This one rolls on net. Elijah covers it. 18 seconds left on the penalty kill. Bulls just cannot clear the zone here. Game's not over here, but Bulls are sure playing like it. Ethan Buck for the faceoff. Wins it over to the boards. Nobody's there. Back to Jude Cody. Up to Ethan. Ethan trying to work this one out. Kicks it forward. Ethan clears the zone now. It's Ethan and Caleb. Ethan over to Caleb. Caleb's in. Caleb works it in tighter. Takes a shot. It's still in. Caleb Doro scores! Caleb Doro on number 2. Bulls move within striking distance here. And you can tell the boys are pumped up again. Can't say enough about Caleb Doro. Man, that kid grinds. He is always jostling for position, setting up passes. So it's Keegan for the faceoff, and he's got Caleb and Ethan with him. I think this is some kind of like power play-ish type line. Puck squirts back into Bulls territory. Jude Cody had stepped up just a little too far, but gets back. Jude sends it up for Ethan. Ethan backhands one, but the Fire are in the way. They take a shot. Elijah covers that one. .8:17 left to play. They're all lined up on the wrong faceoff dot. There we go. Keegan pushes past him. Keegan and Caleb get it out of the zone, but the Fire recover it as they exit into the neutral zone. Fire send it right back at the Bulls. Working it in towards the center. And Caleb Doro with the steal now. Caleb on the rush. Caleb over to Keegan. Here goes Keegan. Keegan gets stood up. Caleb tries to send it on net, but the Fire throw it right back out. Fisher's got to hurry up and catch this one because the Fire are right on. What did they got? Ethan Buck for something? So God bless America. We're back on the penalty kill. This is not at all what we needed. Probably pretty close from Coach Josh getting thrown out based on the number of penalties we've had here. This is insane. So it's Jack, Sasha, Remy, and Colton out for the Bulls. Jack wins this one forward. Oh, the Fire get a stick on it. Remy sends it forward, and Colton gets it out. Colton digging it out of the zone. Colton loses his feet, sends it into the Fire territory, but Fire shoot it right back out. Here comes Remy Uptain. Remy circles, goes wide, sends it for Jack, but Jack can't get there. Remy steps forward and makes a play. Jack trying to advance it now, but it gets back to the Fire defense. Fire playing a little bit conservatively here. They're keeping their defenders way back. Sasha trying to advance this one for the Bulls. Fire sends it up against the far side boards. Remy picks it up. Remy skates it forward. Remy can't get it, and here goes Sasha in there, but Fire immediately stop it right across the blue line. Remy drops back to pick it up. Wheels, fires up the boards. Fire coming right back at us. This is not how it's done, folks. Pass across, they take a shot. Elijah blocks it. Colton gets a stick on it to Sasha now. Somebody look at this. Oh, nope. Fanned on the pass, and then that one, Jack didn't see it coming, so we have an icing. Really thought Sasha had Jack on that outlet pass, and stick come off the ice, so. We got 6 minutes and 21 seconds left in this game. Bulls still down by 1. 8 seconds left on the penalty kill. Big Ben and Bay check in on defense. We've got Nate at center and Will Federley with him. Nate sends this one forward, but the sticks from the defenders get right there. They take a shot behind the net. Will's going to get this on the near side boards. Will works around one. Will goes for the pass over to Nate, but can't get to it. Recovers his own rebound. Will works in the corner. Backhands this one to across for Nate, but Nate can't get there. Lucas Colmajor puts a stick on it. Bay Thomas tries to keep it in, sends it up to Nate. Nate, again, can't catch up to the pass, and Fire on the rush again. They take a shot from the wall, snatched down by Elijah. Colmajor sent that one forward, but Big Ben had to come help him out. They take another shot on Elijah, kicked aside. Will sends this one up the boards. Here goes Colmajor now. Colmajor's got it on the stick, working up the near side boards. Colmajor's in the zone, works towards the middle. Backhand shot, deflected by the goalie. Fire recover on the rush now. Will Federley on the back check, causing mayhem. And Colmajor recovers. Colmajor's in the zone again. Drags around one, loses it, but recovers, backhand spins, and it's going to get back to the blue line. Big Ben can't keep it in. He goes across to Bay Thomas on the far side. She goes up the side to Will. Will's in the zone now, trying to pass it across to Lucas Colmajor. Colmajor sends it in deeper. Colmajor working around, settles it down behind the net. Colmajor spins, tries to center that one, and that's, they're saying no goal. At least they put the pressure on that time. 4 minutes and 47 seconds in this game. Bulls trying to find their feet here in the third. Finally put some points on the board. But they got to finish this one all the way out. Keegan Brennan out for the face-off. We're back to full strength too. Keegan wins it over to Caleb. Shot from the point, and it's blocked by the defenders. Back to Colton Pennington. Colton can't hang on to the puck, though, and Fire pushing out of the zone. Keegan has to come back and help. Fire working it in tighter. They take a shot. Swallowed up by Elijah. .427 left on the clock. It's Keegan, Ethan, and Caleb out there with Colton and Tripp back on defense. Keegan sends that one forward. Caleb up to Ethan. Ethan goes around one, back to Caleb. Caleb to Ethan. Ethan from the slot over to Caleb. Nothing doing. Fire run him into the wall, and that's that. Here comes Tripp up from the blue line. Tripp trying to hold it in up to Ethan. Ethan tries to get a shot off. Can't do it. Over to Caleb now. Again, too many defenders in the way. It's like there's 8 Fire on the ice. They are just flying all over the place everywhere, and Bulls are standing still. Keegan trying to dig it out on the near side boards. Can't do it. Fire going to push it past Colton Pennington. Colton manages to stop it, though, and Keegan comes away with it. Keegan works it towards the center. He's in the zone now. Keegan takes a shot wide of the net. They push around Tripp, but here goes Colton getting back there first. Great job by Colton to turn the Jets on and run it down. He has to throw the brakes on and make a play from his knees. Fire recover. They try to center this one, but Ethan puts a stick on it. Ethan on the rush now, sends it up to Keegan. Keegan stick handled at the blue line, and that's an offsides again. Jack Cooper for the faceoff. Gus is going to throw it in the corner. Can't get it in very far, though, and Fire recovers, but Sasha's right there. Gets wrestled down. We got no call at all. This one comes out now. Fisher drops back, circles. Fisher goes wide. Hits Gus. Gus settles it down, sends it forward. Jack chumps it in the zone, but doesn't get very far. Here's Gus with it, though. Gus working it in tighter, but runs right into the defense. And Jude's got to stop it as it crosses the blue line. That's going to be an offsides. No offsides. They didn't let it go in the zone. Fire pressing the Bulls zone. We're down to 2 minutes and 41 seconds here. Bulls have got to find it within themselves to do something, because right now what they're doing isn't working. Jude trying to work this one out. He sends it up for Sasha. Sasha works it in the zone. Sasha throws the brakes on. Works around one. Tries to pass it up in tighter, but the Fire just block it. Fire not letting anything get in tight like that. Bulls have got to work out wide. Fire have too many men on the ice, and we didn't get a call. There were 6 men on the ice, but nothing doing. Fisher stops it from getting to Elijah. Bulls have got to exit the zone. They're just standing there. Elijah jumps on that one. Here we go. Ethan Bucket center. We got Nate Key on his left, Will Federley on his right, Remy and Big Ben back on defense. Fire win this one. Try to send it on net, but Big Ben's right there. Here's Nate. Nate now working. He goes across for Ethan, but the pass is behind Ethan. Ethan manages to recover it in the zone now. Gets run down from behind, takes a backhanded shot on net. Fire covers it. Minute 35 left to play. Ethan for the faceoff again. Wins it back to Big Ben. Big Ben lines up and fires. Goalie with the glove. Nice save. Ethan back to Big Ben again. Big Ben winds up and fires another one. That one's off the crossbar and into the netting. Man, that goalie butterfly, I don't think he knew where it was, but it hit the crossbar and shot straight up into the netting. Ethan trying to work it in tighter. Nate Key throwing the jets on. Nate tries to center that one. It's over to Will. Will backhands it at the net, but it's just wide. He's going to rim this one around. Nate Key picks it up. Nate trying to work through traffic, but they're pinched on him pretty hard. Now Nate's in there. Nate takes a shot. Gloved by the Fire goalie. Again, another beautiful save by that goalie. Bulls are making him stand on his head right now, and he's doing a great job answering the call. Minute and 3 seconds left to go. Bulls have pulled the goalie on their side, so it's an empty net down here. And if we can't score with an extra man here, I don't know what we can do. This one's to Will Federley. Will backhands it in the corner, but turns over possession here. This one gets back to Cole Major at the blue line. Cole Major's going to send it in. Fire send it right back out. Here comes Remy. 44 seconds left. Remy's going to send it up and out of the zone looking for Lucas. Cole Major works around one. Cole Major's in the zone now. Lucas spins. Can't hang on to it. Here comes Will Federley. Tosses it around for Nate on the far side. Nate sends it around for Ethan. Ethan to Big Ben at the point. Big Ben with a shot. 17 seconds left. Bulls might have time for one more face-off. Back to Big Ben. Big Ben's going to settle it down, throw it in the corner. 12 seconds left. Cole Major tried to center it, but nothing doing. Ethan Buck gets trucked and no call. That's going to do it. Your Bulls lose. I don't know what time we'll play tomorrow, and I kind of don't care, but probably 8. So anyway, I'll put it up on the thing when it gets time.